filmed a lot of stories recently featuring unique vehicles that are either on display or rolling around the city streets. So we created this CitiCABLE Special for you to enjoy all of our stories in one sitting. Let's start with Porsches, Porsches, Porsches.
So when I was 12, I made a goal to open my own shop by the time I was 30. And I didn't know what 30 was. That was like 100, right?
Torrance business owner Tony Callis grew up in Texas, watching his father run a car shop.
He called the shop Rennsport Porsche Works. And in 1974, nobody knew what Rennsport was, especially in Texas. And my father also raced Porsches professionally.
Callis says he lived a stereotypical Texan life, playing football and hauling hay, until he decided to haul something bigger.
I got in my little Beetle and I told my parents I'm gonna go to California. And then I hauled a U-Haul trailer with my tools and my little spool as a table and my stereo, which was absolutely critical with a turntable. Everybody said, "Where are you gonna go?" And I'm like, "I don't know. When I hit the water, I'll know I'm there." I came up here to visit a man that my father knew in this same location, and he hired me. He goes, "You gotta come work here."
After working for his father's friend, Callis decided to follow his dream of having his own business and opened his first shop in South Torrance. When he outgrew the location, he knew exactly where to turn.
So I said, "You know what? I want to move back to the shop I know." And so I basically say I've been here 40 years.
Callis says he and his team take care of Porsches from 1948 to 2026, performing a variety of services from oil services to complete restorations, including a few iconic jobs.
In '67, Porsche built 20 very special lightweight 911s called the 911R. This is chassis number 19. This is chassis number 1. Porsche took chassis number 1, that exact car, to Monza, Italy. It did the record run at 96 hours, and it got it. The world record, with BP sponsoring the car and the stripes and everything exactly the way it was. We restored that car completely, and it took me 10 years. It's like the Hope Diamond of Porsches.
The restorations at Callis Rennsport go beyond repairing cars. He says that the job is about preserving authenticity.
It's about the simple things like the clips and the nuts and the bolts and the way the paint is sprayed. So if you look, do you see how it's fogged in? The paint was sprayed on the bottom from here, and it's painted from the sides. This is exactly how the Porsche factory did it back in '75 when they built this car.
The last bay of Callis Rennsport holds an office full of books dating back to the 1960s.
If you're going to restore an old Porsche, you have to make sure that you capture all of the details. You go into the parts book and you look up the actual part, and you go and look up that nut and bolt, and it'll tell you the DIN spec, so you know how that bolt should look. The way the items are, silver versus gold versus this green versus the flat green, etc. The details that go into a restoration are endless.
Callis refers to his mechanics as artists and attributes his reputation in part to their work.
My employees are everything to me. I take care of them like they're my children or like their family. It's all about people. It isn't just about business for me.
Beyond his employees, Callis cares for the local Porsche community, holding open houses for them to network and hear from experts.
I'm at home, I'm at the racetrack, but I never come to the normal customer people. And here they can come, they can see Tony's operation, they can talk to us, they can talk to a driver, they can talk to things, and that brings the whole organization more into the family circle.
Southern California is Porsche Central. I just come down like every 2 or 3 years and see what's going on, get the blood pumping again, and just see what's new and interesting, and really like to look at all the cars in all stages of their build.
Technically, I've only started being into Porsches the last 10 years. I'm fairly young for being a Porsche enthusiast. It's just a rabbit hole. And the community really is welcoming, young and old. We can all become friends because we're passionate about these cars.
Callis sees this community as home.
I love the South Bay. I'm a South Bay person, and we have our own little special area here. It's very important that we get involved with the community. I just want everybody to understand that it isn't always about money, and that it's about people, and that we're all the same. I don't care what we look like or whatever we do, we're all the same. So if we could just treat each other all with passion and kindness, I think it's important.
In addition to owning his own business, Callis had a successful career in Porsche racing. To see more stories behind the businesses in our city, visit torranceca.gov/ytorrance.
Now this next story is about how Honda is hoping to change the way people go explore the great outdoors.
base station's really been my passion most of my week, every week for the past 5 years.
Meet Dylan Kane, Honda's senior product leader whose passion for innovation led him to this moment.
The Honda base station is lightweight, enough to be towed by vehicles that have a 1,500-pound towing capacity, which is rare in the market.
Compact SUVs was a particular target. That's the largest segment in the industry, and it has been for 10 years.
Even more rare is at that weight class having the amount of space we have inside, including sleeping area for up to a family of 4, and that's really powered by our modular architecture.
This big unveil also doubles as a heartwarming homecoming for Kane, who recently moved from Torrance to Chicago.
We've been supported in our day-to-day lives by Torrance for 5 years now, 7 years I've lived here, and I live 2 blocks away from the Honda campus in the heart of Old Town Torrance, and it's been a really great place to live and a really exciting place to work. Whenever you move, you feel a little bit of pang for leaving someplace that's been home, so it's nice to be able to come back, especially for such a joyful opportunity.
Kane says development of this project began during the pandemic. He and his colleagues hope an invention like this could help the future of auto sales.
I think Honda recognizes that it's not just cars, but there's different ways to create loyalty.
It's offering camping to a wider audience than ever before, and I'm hoping that we are democratizing camping and enabling adventure for all.
Honda's American headquarters has called Torrance home since 1990.
Honda invited us to another big event where top employees from all over the US came to Torrance to compete in a one-of-a-kind challenge.
This is the best of the best.
American Honda Motor Company holds its top skills competition at its headquarters in Torrance.
There's 7,000 of the advisors consultants across the country. There's 14,000 techs, and I have 40 of them represented here. So these people, to make it here to this point, they're the top 1%.
This nationwide contest is split up into 2 categories: technicians and service advisors. Both tests are timed.
For the advisor side, we have a role-playing scenario that we set everyone up with. So basically, what we try and simulate is a dealership environment. The winner is determined based on a scoring sheet that we created.
I'm a service advisor at Jackson Acura in Roswell, Georgia. Everything that we've been doing has just kind of been wow at every turn, a wow factor. I like the way they laid everything out.
Across campus, technicians are assigned to repair a car that has multiple problems, simulating real-world issues.
I'm a Honda Master Technician. I'm 25. I love puzzles, just being able to see a problem and figuring out and understanding why that's the problem. I had to troubleshoot why that rear window wasn't working. Wipers weren't working, figure that out, car wasn't starting.
Honda announces the winners a few days later at a dinner just for them.
First place winner goes to Nicholas Dembski.
I feel great. There's a lot of years of hard work that go into something like this. I'm very proud of myself and all the support I've gotten from Acura and Honda and my friends, family, all my coworkers, obviously my beautiful wife. We got cash prize, and then big prize is a VIP experience for the MotoGP in Long Beach.
All right, first place winner goes to Nicholas Brown.
This is the culmination of my curiosity and my desire to learn. I appreciate everybody here at Honda, my family, my parents, my coworkers, my boss.
We've had such a good partnership with the city of Torrance for so long.
It's so great to kind of run around town. I've never been to California. It's really quite an honor to be treated as well as we are. It's been a lot of fun. I think I've gained some new friendships out of it.
All the hard work that I've done actually means something. This isn't where I end learning. It continues. You always can learn more every day.
Hoover says this competition has been running since the early 90s to recognize the hard work of Honda's employees.
From a giant corporation to a family-run business, our next story introduces you to an immigrant who is truly living the American dream.
I moved out of my country in Tehran. I moved to Atlanta when I was 16, 17. So I started building a life there. About 3 years ago, we decided to move here and open up Tint World. My family been really supporting me and to do what we like to do. Cars been my passion since as long as I could remember.
Our daughter can grow up with family and see her parents trying to build something, so I think ultimately this is really for her. It's been a really, really long dream for him, and I'm very proud of him.
At the end of the day, when we have a great time, we do good work, and the result turns out beautiful. As long as we can see the smile on people's face, we are motivated.
And what's Torrance without a row of classic cars lining up downtown?
We're having a good time. There's a lot of good food, live music, a lot of cars to look at.
This is a 1966 Chevy Nova, painted 29 years ago. The engine 28 years ago. Every year I try and put something different, and I've been working for the last 7 years, putting all my retired money to there. I was not expecting something like this, be on a city. You know, most of the time you go to the parks, parking lots, but this one is great. It's a great place to come and enjoy the day.
Thank you to all of our community partners for sharing your stories with us. Stay tuned for more City Cable specials. See you next time.